It's semi-final day, remember, as we head into semi-final 2. Bangladesh A, undefeated in the group stage, go up against Pakistan A in the second semi-final at the third Thai Cricket Ground, Bangkok. Right, so Bangladesh A are into bat. They've been put into bat by the Pakistan A skipper, Hafsa Khalid. An interesting move. They made 3 changes to their lineup. Shamima Sultana is in, as is Trishna, and of course Maghla is in, but Shah Faisal comes into the commentary box.
Yeah, Pakistan, very formidable side. They'll be banking on the bowling lineup to go first. 2 left-arm spinners to watch out for. Anusha has been in sensational form.
So we're all set for the second semi-final. Here's the first ball. Angling that into the right-handed bat. Ishma playing that with a very straight bat. Oh, this time on the stump line, clipped away into that yawning gap towards mid-wicket. That'll be 4. The first boundary of the innings. And the batter will say, thank you very much. That ball. And this will be 4 with short fine in the circle. That was a Christmas gift that's come in and taken gleefully, even though Christmas has come and gone. In the air, mid-on's there. A wicket goes down. Wahida strikes. And Shamima, well, in the hope of clearing the mid-on fielder, has holed out a simple catch at mid-on.
She was favouring that onside from the get-go. This time probably turning the face of the bat a little too soon. Wahida is getting that shape away from the right-handers. Too early into the shot. And an easy take for Huraina Sajjad. Pakistan needed that breakthrough. The opening partnership has been broken. Tamima gone for 13. Bangladesh A 19 for 1.
Using her feet, was the onside, might run away for 4, that's timed well and will run away for 4 from the bat of Sharmin here. Oh, outside edge! Put down wasn't the easiest of opportunities for Yushra Ahmed, to be fair, but was an opportunity nonetheless.
Ramina will bring a breakthrough. Played through, nicely done. Through extra cover, and will be a boundary.
And right then, she strays in line and gives the gift to Ishma, which she capitalizes on. Hits away for 4.
It's called the commentator's curse. We're just praising her.
Fine leg inside the circle. Other than that, 3 boundary riders on the onside. Want to make the batter play. On the off, through the gate, the window, whatever you call it, appeal and given. Finger raised. Ishma Tanjeem is making that long walk back.
Oh dear, that delivery had everything on it. For a second I was thinking, how did that even miss that off stump? Did it clip the bail? It went through. But let's have a look at that again. Nicely tossed up, came in and did hit her at the back leg on top of the flap. And unfortunate then, Ishma will have to walk back. 12 of 23 for her. Bangladesh A lose their second, 39 for 2.
Bangladesh has to be really, really good. And a good catch. Wow. That went like a tracer bullet. And Umaima, that was a short delivery asking me to put away. And Sarmain found the middle of the bat, unfortunately. Finds the field at mid-wicket as well.
It was the last delivery of the over. Just had to see it off. Unfortunately, she took the bait. It was short. Could have been pulled to anywhere on the leg side. Instead, she's going to walk back. Sarmin Sultana gone for 15 off 20.
Down the leg side, got some pads, no shot, fine leg in place. This should run away. Ready for the signal by the umpire, given off the bat. That's the line that Anosha got to stay away from the right-handed. Nicely played. Played as late as possible. No short third man in place, and Latha Mondal opens a mark with a boundary and brings up the 50 as well for Bangladesh. On the shorter side and bisected the gap perfectly, beating cow point and short extra cover. Poor delivery, dealt with fierce power by the skipper. Should have never tried in the first place. Good shot. Bisected the gap between mid-wicket and square leg to end the 12th over on a high note, Bangladesh.
Smart bowling. Oh, turn again. Fetching outside, but outside edge, running away, chases on. Ball wins the race. Lucky boundary, but they'll take it. No matter how they come, 4 runs.
Really build up some momentum going into the last third of this innings.
Oh, fielder underneath, straight up and grabbed. This is the partnership breaker Hafsa Khalid was looking for, and she gets it. Oh, this is the pricey wicket of Latha Mondal, the player of the match in the previous match. But she has to go now.
Important wicket for Pakistan. The partnership was building and they were going at a very good rate. Skipper took matters into her own hands and created an opportunity. High ball, easily taken. Gul Rukh with clean pair of hands, and Pakistan has broken through. The informed Latha Mondal has to walk back for 5. Bangladesh is 75 for 4.
That's cut away nicely, bisecting the fielders. Will get 4 for Farzana Yasmin. First one for her.
Short and wide. Very unlike Momina Riyasat.
Well bowled. On ball. Oh, confusion. Should be trouble and gone. Oh no. The non-striker was sort of ball watching and then compromising the wicket. She was not off the mark quickly. And then the promising Farzana Yasmin is making the long walk back. Unfortunate.
Bangladesh couldn't afford to do that. Momina Riyasat, arm delivery coming in. Ball watching the non-striker. She had no one else but herself to blame because the striker had called, but Farzana was ball watching, and by the time she made a move on, it was too late. Gone for 6. Half the size back in the hutch for Bangladesh. 81 for 5. Sri Lanka had the platform.
Lofted, long on, will take the catch. Momina Riyasat strikes again. 2 wickets in the same over. As Shawal takes the catch, Sharifa is the one to depart.
Just mentioned the similarities between the first innings of first game and this one. That is the time exactly when Sri Lanka completely lost the plot. And it's the same happening to Bangladesh. Sharifa, just the second ball, couldn't resist the temptation, looking to go big. Got a good piece of it, but straight to the fielder. Shawal steadied herself and took the catch. And wickets are tumbling here for Bangladesh. Sharifa gone for a duck. 81 for 6, Bangladesh.
They have that sort of a mindset, Bangladesh. Will take their chances in the air and they'll find that gap. Again, the chance is taken and they get a boundary rewarded.
Oh, going for a walk there, Sadia. That was so slow by the Pakistani skipper. Ample opportunity for the batter to come back, but he just did not have the body position to come back. But beautifully bowled and easy stumping as Shivani Mishra goes upstairs. It was so slow. The batter could have easily come down the track, met the ball on the full. Our third umpire, Gayatri Venugopalan, and finally she makes a decision. It's a OUT for Sadia, who has to walk back. Scored a boundary beginning of the over. Since then, it's been a couple of dot deliveries and then the dismissal, as Bangladesh loses their 7th. Saadi Akhtar gone for 8. Bangladesh 95 for 7. Whereas a top order batter. Yes. Try to go straight. This is good shot. Fine leg in the circle. That's a line that Wahida Akhtar got to stay away from. With that 4, brings up the 100 for Bangladesh. A much needed one. Any width outside the off stump can go through the offside because all the fielders square of the wicket are in the circle. Asking to be put away. Kept low. A run out chance and should be a goner. De Silva did not even hesitate to go upstairs. Gave it on field. As Faima Khatun should have been put away for a boundary. First place. Unfortunately, Fatima is run out here.
Then start off from the other end, Fatima. So the 8th wicket down. There we go. Played that. Went straight to point. And then a run out coming in. So that'll be the wicket there. So Fatima walks back, 2 of 2 for her. Bangladesh A, 101 for 8. Sanjita was still struggling to get in.
Last ball of the innings, just a single. That's a good finish by Pakistan. The spinners did their job. I thought Faima Khatun worked really hard for the 40 runs. Can be the difference in the end since the pitch is taking a lot of turn. It's not the easiest for the batters to go after the strokes. At the halfway mark, I think Pakistan will walk in as the happier side than Bangladesh. And it's all about holding the nerve and playing according to their plans and making sure runs have been chased down later for Pakistan.
That's the batting card for Bangladesh. Fahima Khatun top scoring, 40 of 32, contributions up top. But the batters down the order not been able to disrupt that scoreboard too much.
And 6 bowlers used by Pakistani. Masuma, very good. Waida as well with the new ball. Momina, Anosha, Umaima, and pick up the bowlers. Skipper, Hafsa Khalid. 4 overs, 2 for 25 with economy of 6.25. And made sure they restricted the Bangladesh side to 110 for 8.
Needed in the 20 overs, all set for ball 1.
Good shape on the ball. That one swung in, but good running between the wickets. They've rotated strike, and that's the key. Out of the 23 wickets that have fallen today, 17 have been claimed by the spinners today. Oh, that's a wicket. Losing her shape, missing the line, and losing her wicket as well. Iman's got to go, and Faria reaping the rewards of discipline there, keeping the ball on the stump line, keeping it straight, and she's got the first wicket.
That's going to be the first one, and unsurprisingly in the fashion that she's gotten out. First delivery over, very similar way that she went to pick up the single. Head falling over, losing her shape, and this time she does miss the ball. Iman Nasir gone for 4 off 12, Pakistan A 8 for 1.
Oh, there you go, another wicket. Another wicket, it's gone through the gate. Sanjita strikes. And Horeina has to go. Horeina Sajjad bowled without scoring.
Not the best way to go about this innings. Horeina coming in after a wicket, going for the slog when she was nowhere in position for this ball. Very easy dismissal. Sanjita celebrates, she picks up a wicket, and Pakistan have now lost 2 wickets in quick succession. Horeina gone for a duck, Pakistan A 9 for 2.
Out of there, it's played up in the air, that'll go all the way. And nicely hit, and has gone beyond the fence, and will be a maximum. Not in the gaps, and has she played all over that? Has she played all over that? The ball is turned around the legs and crashed onto the stumps. And will be another wicket, a big one that. It's going to be Shawal, who will have to walk back. 14 of 16.
The Bangladesh A captain and Fahima Khatun comes in and gets a wicket in her first over. With all her experience, bowling with a lot of guile, Given a lot of air, pitching outside leg and cleaned the leg stump up. Shawal Zulfikar gone for 14. Pakistan A 24 for 3.
Nice early call, chance and out. Horrible decision making from the experienced Umaima Sohail, and Gulrukh is the one who will pay the price. Played it straight into the hands of the bowler, and an easy run out, and Pakistan really nervously rocking.
Dot balls create pressure, and you could sense the pressure coming. Stuck in the middle of the pitch, nowhere in shot of that frame, and a very good throw. Fahima, a rocket arm back to the wicketkeeper. Gulrukh gone for 2 off 5. Pakistan in trouble, 29 for 4.
Bowler Umaima Sohail's misery has come to an end. He's had a horrible run with the bat in the entire tournament, the experienced Pakistani batter, and now half the side back in the hut. Pakistan is really making heavy weather of this.
Straight delivery. Backing away, not giving herself the best position to be able to get bat on ball. And in the end, it's a rattle of the stumps. Umaima Sohail gone for 5 off 16 deliveries. Pakistan A 30 for 5.
Helped along, and it's through. And the skipper, in fact it's Yusra who gets the boundary, a much needed one after a long time.
That ball and getting themselves in a pickle. This time picked the right length and put away beautifully for 4 runs.
You called it correctly, the length compared to the previous missed sweep. This was fuller.
And that's going to be another one. The 6th one gone down for Pakistan A, looking to come down the track. Yes, frustration for the coaching staff, and you cannot blame them. You felt the pressure building. You knew, you could sense there was a wicket coming. And Yusra eventually loses that patience coming down the track. Completely beaten by the ball, and good work by the keeper. Big trouble here for Pakistan.
This time she gave it the full charge but didn't cover the line and was well beaten. The pressure was building. She felt the need to do something about it. Came second best. Gone for 11. Pakistan reeling at 43 for 6.
Great work behind the stumps by Shamima. There's Megla. Oh, turn again, in the air again. Will be another one for Sanjida Akhtar Megla. Bangladesh on a roll here.
Celebration time. Easy catch. That was a nothing shot by the batter. That was asking to be put away. It was short outside the off stump. All the fielders behind square in the offside was in the circle. And I thought Wahida Akhtar was trying to go up and over. Certainly the move comes out as the Bangladesh picks up their 7th wicket. As Wahida Akhtar goal for a golden duck. 44 for 7. Oh, that's a good shot. Plenty of width. Bisected the gap behind square. And breaking the shackles after a while. A boundary after 28 deliveries. And with that boundary, brings up the 50 for Pakistan A. Easy catch to square leg. And Farjana, I think that's another slower delivery working this time. Anosha trying to make her own pace by coming down the track. No pace to work with, top edge. And an easy catch to short square leg.
Clever bowling this from Farzana Yasmin. Taking pace off yet again. Asking the batter to generate some pace and top edging it only. And then Ishma doing the rest. Formalities now as the 8th one falls for Pakistan A. Anusha Nasir gone for 2. 52 for 8 Pakistan A.
Maybe just a single. I just on Naima Khatun just said she's a good leader running for the 2nd one. Looking at the body language from the square fielders, the cow point fielder, she's quite confident as Shivani Mishra goes upstairs, and the wicket keeper is not too confident. But Hafsa Khalid got to go back for the second run to get to retain the strike.
Throw comes in. The fielder had to adjust a bit. They decided for the second one pretty late. Comes in just in the screen. Shamima takes the bails off. Bat in the air and also away from the crease as Shamima takes the bails off. Should be the 9th one. There it is. Confirmation from Gayatri Venugopalan in red. Penultimate wicket falls for Pakistani, and it is the skipper in Hafsa Khalid.
My. It's going back to us. Finally, the skipper runs herself out, trying to get back to the strikers. And one of those days for Bangladesh, everything they're in touch has turned into goal. Batted well, scrappy innings to get to a decent score to defend it with only 110 in the board. But certainly they have fought well in the field. And this time it's Hafsa Khalid being run out for 12. Pakistan 55 for 9.
In the air, there's a fielder at long on, getting under it, and she pouches the catch. No mistakes made there by Fariha Trishna. She latches onto the catch. Sanjida gets her 3rd wicket of the match. And Pakistan A are bundled out for 56, which means it's going to be a win by a mammoth 54 runs for Bangladesh A, who are through to the finals. And they have actually defended the lowest score that we've seen in this tournament. 110 is what they made. They've won this by 54 runs, successfully defending that eager 110.
An accolade for Bangladesh. On the other hand, truly embarrassing for Pakistan. Finishing up on 56, the lowest score of this tournament for a completed innings. And they really were disappointing with the bat. Plenty to ponder, but this moment belongs to Bangladesh A. The skipper led her charges, and despite a sluggish and sedate effort with the bat, they've really come good in the field and with the ball, completely strangling Pakistan, and in the end getting a well-deserved victory by 54 runs, which in the context of the game is a huge margin. And that is a wonderful moment for all these players and support staff. They'll remember it for a long time, and they've got a big prize now. They will take India on in the final on Sunday. That is the batting card for Pakistan. Very, very disappointing. 14 for Shawal, 11 for Yusra, and 12 for Hafsa. Nothing else.
Bowling effort, Sanjida 3 for 6. Fantastic bowling effort by her. 2 for 6 by the captain, by Shamima as well. Remember, with the plan that they got me on, so all-round effort by the captain as well. And that is the story of the match. Bangladesh put into bat. Got 110 on the board, riding on Fahima's 40 not out. Pakistan A chasing 111, only managing 56, being bundled out in 16.4 overs. That's the story of the game. Bangladesh are through to the finals, winning this by 54 runs.